when you're moving from place to place.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome back to the Tobago Updates morning show, coming to you here live from the Port Mall in Scarborough, Tobago. We're just at about 7:22 a.m. this morning, and in this segment, we have on set with us Esther Ali, Director of Palm Star Promotion. And this morning, we're speaking the New Wave Maths Championship. But just in case you missed it, just a few months ago, I'm pleased to indicate that the winner at the national level. Let me start there. We had to start based on our achievements. So before we
Yes,
dive into math, Auntie Esther, just give us a little highlight of the winner at the national level in terms of the competition that
sure,
took place a few months ago.
sure. We are happy and proud to say our national winner came from Tobago, and it was Gian Thomas. He was
Yes.
a SCA student who has gone on to Bishop Anstey, and he's been top in Tobago in a lot of things leading up to his SCA. And being the top student between Trinidad and Tobago, I was really, really impressed with what has happened. And I look forward to more winners coming from Tobago for spelling next year, and now on our doorstep,
Yes,
mathematics,
and kudos going out.
mental.
Giano's out of Signal Hill Government
Yes,
Primary. So kudos going out to principal and staff out there, Trisha Devines,
examines.
the entire team.
And
So,
I must
mhm,
say thank you to Trisha Devines because she was very instrumental in Palmstar reaching where we have in Tobago. She
yes.
believed in our dream and our ambitions to carry the children forward. And she said, "Oh, no problem, Miss Ali, I am here. I am going to direct you." And she took me by the hand, literally, and helped
Yes.
me get to this point. I
And kudos
thank
and
you to her.
commendations indeed. She's one that, based on her experience, she ensures Tobago
Yes.
and in particular her Signal Hill Government
Oh,
Primary
yes.
gets a taste of
I
everything.
love to see the children come out and they're chanting for Signal Hill, Signal Hill. It gets the momentum going. It brings more courage and more ambition that comes out of the courage, because when children are seeing their peers supporting them, yes, I could go out there, I could achieve, I could do this, I could do that. And having the support of the parents is one thing, but having the teachers, principals, and she came out with her students, and Miss Orr from Delaford Anglican,
Yes.
she was there. One of her students also got into the grant. Congratulations to all. Look forward to your continued support. All the schools that take part, the ones who haven't, please look forward to the upcoming competitions. And I will be here by God's grace and Tobago updates to update you guys on it as we go forward.
Certainly. And the reward for good work is more work. Now we are
Very
working towards,
true.
now we are going towards. I know you would have had registration open for a period of time as we go towards the math
Yes.
championship now. Tell us a little bit about the schools that will be represented tomorrow at the
Sure,
championship.
we have Delaford again, we have Signal Hill, we have Table of Peace,
Table piece, right?
we have quite a number of students in this competition. We also have Scarborough Anglican, and we have a couple of students from Plymouth. And what we realize now, the parents are like in Trinidad, they're getting more and more involved. They're registering their children before the schools. And it's very interesting to see this happening. Now I'm seeing there's more drive with the parents' support, and it's not just the schools and the principals taking part.
Correct.
Congratulations to all of you and all the new students and the past students who have now come forward.
Tell us about the inspiration for the New Wave Maths Championship. Would one say it
Oh,
went hand in hand with spelling? Tell us about the inspiration.
God's guidance is in everything that I do. And He has guided me to do spelling and vocabulary. But His direction was go forth and educate my children of the nation of Trinidad and Tobago. So I took it upon myself to do spelling, and then, in meditation, it came to me. With his direction, do vocabulary. So maths is a little bit surprising. It's all mental.
Yes.
Students are all mental, but you also have spelling in this maths competition, okay? Please be aware. In the grand final, we have spelling pertaining to arithmetic or mathematics questions, as we would say,
All right.
as
Tell us
well.
about the lineup of the dates. We know Tobago will be happening. Then you're going to be having in Central
Sure.
and also in terms of the grand finale.
Okay, in Trinidad, it's next week, but let me deal with Tobago right now. Tobago is tomorrow. Registration starts at 6:30 a.m. at Shore Park. Competition starts at 7:45. We go into prayer, do national anthem, we do a welcome, and we greet our children. We start with preliminaries in the morning from 8 o'clock until about 11 because the number of students, we have over 100 plus from Tobago. Then we go into a qualifying round, we go into a break, and there's a grand final. We are giving the top student an award in Tobago, plus, and I'm happy to say, we have tablets for the top 5 students. We are happy to say we have prizes for parents again. The top students, the top 5 students, their parents have prizes to get, sponsors by Budo's Electrical here in Tobago and also in Trinidad. We are happy to say Charon's Bookstores is back with us, and they have given us prizes to give to the children, vouchers for books, so that they can go forward and purchase what they need to. Price Club is one of our major sponsors in Trinidad because, as it is, they have come on board and they have given us the facility to use in Trinidad. So the 14th and the 21st is competition in Trinidad. Preliminaries is the 14th. Qualifying round and grand final is the 21st. Caribbean Airlines is back with us. They give 2 inter-island tickets. We have AJ Medical Services, and they are paramedics on duty, and they're also one of our sponsors. We are happy to say we also got back Super Cow, but unfortunately they could not come to Tobago, but they would be in Trinidad. And we have Sunshine in Tobago at Shaw Park. Yes. And they have their mascot. The polar bear is coming to visit.
Yes.
We also have Dale McLeod Agency, and we are happy for that. Jameson came on board, and they have provided vitamins and tokens for the kids, etc. So, and in terms of Presto, they have given us 2 hampers to give out.
All right, so it's lots of prizes.
Yes.
Certainly to be won. Tell us about the age group that's being targeted for this match
Sure,
championship.
it is the ages of 9 to 12 plus. Your 13th birthday cannot pass the 1st of August of this year, as well as these students are still going to get certificates again from Auntie Esther. They're getting medals from Auntie Esther. First, second, and third is gold, silver, bronze, from 4th position to the 16th position, because we're going to have 16 students in the grand. They all receive bronze medals and certificates as well.
All right. And how many students would be going across from Tobago for the grand finals?
Everything is taking place in Tobago.
Okay,
It's
excellent.
an all-day session. Please, children, have a proper breakfast when you come in. Parents, if you have to walk with the little snack bag, walk with it. We have no problem with that. We're going to be sending children in 30 at a time. Right. We are following all COVID protocols again. We're not making any mistakes with that. All COVID protocols are to be followed. So temperature testing, sanitizing, everything goes. So this is why we said 30 students at a time. At the beginning of the program, we will have everybody assembled to do the prayer, etc. But when we finish, we ask the first 30 students to stay seated and the parents to be there. We will separate the children from the parents. Parents, please do not interject, do not make noise, do not give signs, because we could disqualify a child. Even strangers passing by and saying, let me help the child, you're not helping the child, you're not helping yourself. So please be aware this is some of the rules that we have.
All right, so that takes place tomorrow. Just remind us again of the time.
Sure, registration is at, we commence at 6:30 a.m. at Shaw Park, and we also start the program at 7:45 a.m.
All right, and just to remind persons again, in terms of, is it still open for those who may want to pop in?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good.
Uncle Julien, about it now. Uncle Julien, they can still come in and register. We're not going to turn anyone away. But please, parents, have a little patience. Everything is done in a timing at this event. We try to finish as fast as possible, but these children are given 40 seconds to spell a word. Yes, but they're also given 40 seconds to complete an equation. It's all mental. Please do not panic. If you cannot reach there for 7:45, please, no later than 8:30. because seeing that we are putting children in groups to go forward.
Right. So it's important to remember that, parents. And I want you just to remind them in terms of contact information for those who are hearing
Sure.
the details here and may want to reach out.
Please, you can call me. I'm in Tobago for the weekend about this event or any other events that we have upcoming on Palm Star Promotions Facebook page. You can contact me on 471-2604.
All right. And just before we close, Auntie Esther, beyond the math championship that takes place tomorrow, I know we had spelling before. What can we look forward to upcoming in terms of additional activities happening here in Tobago?
Sure. Palm Star is bringing back Oscar home to have a Christmas Lime concert. He has agreed to do this to help us raise funds for these events, as we always reach out to the business community and we know the doors that shut and the doors that never open. So we are trying to raise as much funds as we can. Please, parents, support us. Oscar B and Friends Christmas Line. We are having Biddly B there. We are having Kay Allen there. We are having Oscar himself is going to be there on the 25th of November at Shaw Park Complex. Gates open from 6 p.m. You can contact me for tickets from next week, or you could go to the Shaw Park box office. We are also having Devon Stewart, the panelist. He's going to be there, and we have top DJs from Tobago. Our host is going to be Mr. Active Hype himself.
So certainly we're going to have a scenario that by the time she's back to tell us about the outcome of the championships, she will give us more details in terms of the upcoming activity.
And we have a little teaser for you guys. Scrunter is coming in January.
Big things happening there out of Palm Star Promotion. Just as we close, any other information you'd like to share with the public, those viewing and listening?
Sure. We'd like to say thank you for your support. The parents, the teachers, the sponsors who stayed with us, and the new ones that came on board. I have to say publicly, the little support we got, we appreciate it. And we're looking to achieve greater and bigger things and to have more children in Tobago in more competitions that we have coming up in the future after maths.
All right, excellent. Thank you very much, dear. Joining us here on set this morning, Esther Ali, fondly known by her students and many who have been in and around these championships for a while as Auntie Esther, Director of Palm Star Promotion. And it's happening tomorrow, parents, and that's the Math Championship. So certainly it's an opportunity to get involved for those of you who probably missed it before. And I want to go as far to say to you, even if you're not going to participate, I have seen persons who, you just brought the child, they were there viewing, taking it in and said to themselves, this is something I definitely want to get involved in come next year. So let's make sure we expose them to those opportunities that are made available here to us. And thank you so much again for joining us here on set.
Thank you, and thank you for Tobago Updates for giving me this opportunity, and Uncle Julien.
All right. Thank you very much there again. Indeed. We also want to thank you for continuing to choose the Tobago Updates morning show. At this point, we're preparing to head into our sports segment with Marcus Daniel. Who knows? Uncle Marcus will also be there with the children as well for the upcoming competition. But at this point, we also want to remind you that this is your opportunity to share the live, share the live, share the live.